Real Plumber reacts to PewDiePie's 7 reasons why sinks are bad. Well, I'm a plumber, and when I heard about this, I thought, this could be really good to look at, talk about, and react to. I mean, think about it. Sinks? That's right up a plumber's alley. Now, if this is your first time here, or you've been here for a while, you hadn't done it yet, jump down there, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and if you really like it, share it with somebody that you think may enjoy it too. And thumbs up is always nice. Now, this is really funny because normally, we do reaction videos to much bigger YouTube channels. But today we picked out a little one, guys. We picked out this little channel called PewDiePie.
Sinks?
Well, maybe you've heard of him.
What are you talking about?
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through and I'm literally gonna watch each thing that he talks about is saying, tell you my thoughts on it. Now, remember, I'm a plumber and this is PewDiePie.
How the hell did he know that?
So let's jump in, let's see what PewDiePie has to say, and let's go from there.
Sinks? Sink stinks. Sinks stinks. Yeah. Welcome to my presentation 2021. I hate sinks, and by the end of this, I hope you will hate sinks as well. We're gonna cover some sink facts, some history behind sinks, and why sinks suck. Reason number one why sinks stinks, you may ask, what is the reason? Zero improvement, okay?
So first of all, sinks stink. Okay, there's probably a little bit to that. They haven't changed a lot, at least the ones that you looked at. Now, I've actually got a sink at home mounted where it's actually a bowl mounted up on top of a counter that actually has a drain through it. And they have changed a little bit in 500 years. So I will give it to you. There's not been a lot of changes. There is over the counter and below the counter. There's drop in, there's rim mount. There's a little bit of different changes in the way that they're attached and mounted and things. But you're right, they really haven't changed a lot. But on the high-end sinks, when you look at modern, current, updated styles, there's a lot of good things that they've done to them. Really though, a sink does two things. It catches water and it lets it drain out. Now, you can put things in it, you can wash things in it, you can attach garbage disposals, but sinks stink, well, they're better than nothing.
Reason two, the cup in the sink. I'm gonna call out a lot of you here. The cup in the sink, the fatal cup in the sink. For some reason, people seem to think that leaving a cup in the sink, it just goes away. You can't see it anymore. I see it. Marcia. Sinks are misused. A fatal flaw. People don't even use sinks the way they're supposed to be used. Okay? It's not your garbage disposal. It's not where the cups goes. It's not the dishwasher. Can we stop doing this? Please. Why do people do this? I will never understand. Because sinks sinks. That's why. I hate them. Stupid stinks. Move on. I can't even look at this. I actually went to do some research on this and I found that people are actually getting divorced because people leave cups in the sink. Something to think about. Let that sink in.
Okay, number two, cup in the sink. I get it. I'm one of these people. Why do people just leave stuff in the sink? That does not make a lot of sense to me. Maybe after you're through eating, you set your plate in there while you do something else. But guys, the sink is not just a storage area. Actually, sinks are to fill up with water, to rinse, to do different things with. PewDiePie, I gotta agree with you here, brother. Man, the cups do not get left in the sink. That is something that gets under my skin.
I just came up with that on the fly. All right, reason three, sink gunk. There's always sink gunks. America has figured out the problem where they have those things in horror movies that goes, right? And it takes care of all the crap. I like to believe there's some hope for humanity that they fixed it. But we Europeans, we just don't do anything. We just be like, it's sink gunk, I like that. I like sink gunk. I don't want the waste disposal thing. No, I like all the shit and gunk collecting in there and smelling weird. That's what I want. So this is what it looks like in a sink 99% of the time. Let's get real here. Yeah, it does. Thanks. So people invented these. These. This is the standard. Every fucking sink has that one. They all look like that, or the one that has holes in it and it comes up like a basket. Those are the only two options. Are you kidding me? Those are terrible. It still looks like shit. It doesn't solve the problem. And those are impossible to wash because you wipe them and everything gets stuck in between. How do you wash that? I don't know. It's pissed. I'm getting pissed off.
Okay, so PewDiePie, let me explain it to you. It's called a basket strainer, and it's called a garbage disposal. Now, the garbage disposal is great. It eats up the waste, dissolves it, puts it down the drain. To be honest, they're pretty good about it. I don't really like the fact that we're just putting solids in the drain now. People should just rinse their plates off in the trash can, then rinse them off in the sink, then put them in the dishwasher or wash them, whichever way you choose. But here's the deal. The basket strainers actually keep food particles from going down and clogging up the drain. So your reason number 3, man, I gotta explain to you, the basket strainer's there for a reason. It's there to catch stuff, hopefully not clog up the drain. You wouldn't have this problem.
Reason 4, this thing. Can you believe this? Okay, this might be exclusive to Britain, and British people for some reason don't want to admit that this is the most fucked up thing. They're like, yeah, it's over, yeah? Hey, the double sink, yeah? So you get 2 options. I'm not even joking, this is common, this is everywhere. You get this blazing hot water option, the left one, or you get freezing cold. Which one will you choose? Huh? Do you want to burn off your hands or you want to freeze your hands to death? You let me know which one you would prefer. That's the only options. There's no in between. They exist like this. It's Satan's reincarnate, literally. I don't understand it. It blew my mind when I see it everywhere here. They're an infestation. And before you get all Tom Scott British, mate, the reason why is we got Victorian plumbing, yeah? And blah, 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 blah. It's not an excuse, okay? Every other country has figured it out. And you know why it's not an excuse as well? Because they're still doing that.
Okay, so reason number 4, the double sink. Well, really, it's a double valve. It's a single sink, double valve. But you're right, it's messed up. The rest of the world has figured it out. Now, I will tell you this though. They used to do the hot and cold, like you said, cold on the right, hot on the left, separated. But there's a little attachment right next to the overflow that used to have a little chain that went down to a stopper that actually plugged it up. So you could turn on a little hot, a little cold. You could make warm water in there to wash your hands with, shave with, rinse off your face, whatever you wanted to do. I'm like you. Man, come on, y'all, step it up. It's time to get into the modern ages, have 2 handles, mix it together. That way when it comes out, you can have cold, hot, warm, anywhere in between. So I'm with you. I don't get that either.
Reason number 5, that's right. I can go all day, literally. I had to cut it down. The plumbing, okay? It makes no sense. It's ass designed. It's ass. The sink trap makes sense in principle because you're trapping water there so a bunch of smells from the sewage will not come out. I approve it. But why is it so annoying to remove and clean the damn things? They get clogged all the time because reason number 3, those little takeout thingaroonies, they don't work, right? Food still gets in the sink, so it clogs up and you have to clean it eventually. That's normal. But look at this. Where would I even know where to look to clean this? I need to take out 2 points at one part and then it's gonna leak everywhere. It makes no sense. There's too many points of failure as well. It could leak anywhere. Why are pipes not see-through? At least then I know where the gunk is.
Okay, PewDiePie, look, I like this one. You're right. There's a lot of things about how it's put together, the way it's done, but it's got to be put together where it can't leak. So it's got to be tight enough. It's got to be watertight, but also people have to be able to. Now, you mentioned something really cool. Clear pipe. It is out there. You can get it. You can't get all of it, and actually you can get most of it. The fittings are pretty hard to get and clear, but the P-trap, this is normally where your clog is, and you could look at this and see when it's getting full. Just something that's out there you may want to look at.
Reason 7, the fucking splash. Don't even get me started on the splash, my God. Have you, yeah, it's like a dead meme at this point. You ever put a spoon in the sink and then it I hate it. Why does it come from the top? Can it come from the side and not splash everywhere? Getting emotional. This is what sinks do to me. So those are the 7 reasons why I don't like sinks. Thank you for watching this presentation. Subscribe for more content on why sinks are bad. Thank you.
Okay, the splash. PewDiePie, this one, brother, I gotta give you. This literally happened to me just a couple of weeks ago. I was at a networking event, literally walked in, washed my hands, literally backed up, turned around to get the paper towels and dry them. And when I turned back around in the mirror, I had splashed myself. And it's like, son of a biscuit.
You falling in love with the wall or something?
I had an accident.
You had an accident? What does that mean?
I only had one question though. You went from 5 plumbing to 7 the splash. 6 must have been pretty bad for you to completely leave it out. But anyway, I love this. Guys, if you like this, or tell me this, if you've watched this whole thing, which one was your favorite? I have a lot of plumbers that watch. So as a plumber, which one of these is your thing that you're like, you know, this is really a problem. We should find a way to fix this. Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Anyway, I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed or splashed.